You have a son, right? Well, listen closely, because it's no accident that you are here. God is powerfully entering your son's life, and what's coming is great. I saw your heart. I saw that worry that robs you of your peace. And I also saw how the enemy wants to destroy him. But listen, your son is in the hands of God. The days of pain are numbered. Woman, and you will weep. But this time for joy, because you will return here to testify to what the Lord did in your life. God is never wrong, and with you he will not fail. He knows what he does and who he chooses. You are a woman of faith, and that is why God is pleased with you. That is why he sends me to speak to you today. At the end of this message, I will pray for your son. But first, I need to confirm if this message is truly for you. God told me it is for one person only, and that person could be you. Perhaps this video reaches millions, but only one woman will recognize it as hers. Click on the little arrow you see here. Then, on WhatsApp, open the first person who appears. If it is a woman, that is God's sign that this message is directed to you. Afterward, write your name in the comments and declare with firmness, I accept the protection. The enemy wanted to see you defeated. He wanted to see your son destroyed. But your prayer broke that trap. God heard your mother's cry and sends to tell you that he is rebuking all evil. Your son will be touched by his hand, and his life will have a new glow. He will free him from bad influences, and you yourself will see the change in his eyes, in his walk, and in his destiny. Prepare yourself, because the Lord will pour out blessings on your house. Promises that seemed impossible will be fulfilled. What looks like chaos today, God will turn into liberation, salvation, and transformation. It is not a simple message. It is the voice of God entering your home. Write your son's name in the comments. I will be praying for this word to be fulfilled in your life, and I will do it in the mighty name of Jesus. Receive it now with faith, because the miracle has already begun. Tonight, while your son sleeps soundly, something out of the ordinary will happen in your house. Do not ignore this message, because it is no accident that you are receiving it now. It is a direct alert from the God of Israel for you. Prepare yourself, because two supernatural things will be unleashed in your life. And whoever has ears to hear, let them receive it with faith. The Spirit shows me that someone got ahead, acted in haste, and lost. The enemy thought he had an advantage over you and your son, but God got ahead first and frustrated that trap. It is written in Proverbs, he who despises blessings, those blessings will be taken away. And today the Lord sends to tell you, do not reject what I put in your hands, because this is your opportunity to receive the victory you have waited for so long. Put your name in the comments right now, because I want to pray for you. God put this word in my heart and showed me that it is for someone going through internal storms. Your heart is burdened with questions, guilt, worries, and you asked for a sign. Here is the answer you begged for. Hallelujah. Do not doubt any longer, because he has already heard you. Perhaps this video reaches thousands, even millions, but the voice of God is clear. This is for one person, and that person could be you. To confirm it, click on the arrow here and then open WhatsApp. Look closely. If the third person who appears on your list is a woman, that is your sign from heaven that this message is for you. Then write your name in the comments and declare with faith, Saint Michael is my angel. 2. Supernatural things will happen tonight. The first will happen in your mind. God is going to transform the way you think. He will cleanse the darkness, root out the confusion, and bring clarity where there was once a storm. You will wake up with a different vision of your life, with renewed strength, and with a peace you have not felt in a long time. The second is even more powerful. The Lord will remove that burden of guilt you carry like a chain from your life. That guilt that torments you, that makes you feel you did not do enough. Today, it is broken in the name of Jesus. You have fulfilled what you were meant to fulfill. You have given what you had to give, and you owe nothing to anyone. That emotional and spiritual debt is cancelled. The weight of memories and the past falls from your shoulders, and a new chapter opens for you. Listen closely. Tonight there is a prophetic liberation. God enters your life to break bonds, to give you peace, to declare that the past is behind you, and that your house will be filled with light. Lift your head, woman, because you do not have to keep carrying guilt. Write Amen in the comments and receive this word. And listen, follow this account, because you will return here with your testimony, giving thanks for what God has already begun to do in your life. Prepare yourself, because what is coming is powerful. You are going to leave your whole family who have always criticized you, writhing in pure envy. Tomorrow, you will receive a financial blessing you were waiting for that was not being fulfilled. But listen closely, if you decide to ignore this video, a piece of bad news will ruin your month, and this prophecy will not be fulfilled in your life. Now, if you truly want to accept your blessing, you must activate your faith. Write in the comments, I deserve it. This decree will activate the energy of abundance and open the doors for the impossible to happen. Your future is one step away from changing forever. Do it now, and also touch the heart icon, because the more you act, the more strongly this energy vibrates in the universe. This is your opportunity to silence people, to leave all those who doubted you staring at your victory. But listen, there is something deeper here. A woman in your own family made a dark pact since your birth to see your downfall. She tried to destroy you with witchcraft, but she couldn't. Do you know why? Because Archangel Michael stopped his sword against you. He blocked the attack and covered you with his light. And although many times you felt the road was closed, God was already fighting for you. There is also a couple who joined against you. They have tried to close your paths. They have tried to stop your progress, but they did not succeed. You made the bravest decision. You tore those chains from your heart and blocked them from your life to keep moving forward. That act was your greatest victory. I know it cost you tears and time to understand why so many attacks, why so much betrayal from your own family. But today you understand. They cannot stand your radiance. They cannot stand to see how you progressed, how you triumphed, how you built everything without their help. And now they will have to witness the inevitable. Your spiritual growth and your material abundance will be even greater. Prepare yourself, because the blessing that is coming will be greater than all the previous ones. Everything the enemy tried to snatch from you, God will multiply. Your enemies will receive their punishment, not by your vengeance, but by divine justice. And you, woman, will receive the great blessing you have waited for so long. Declare it right now with faith. The Lord lives and never forsakes me. Write it in the comments and activate what heaven has reserved for you. Your miracle is already on the way. You will witness with your own eyes the collapse of those people who thought they were untouchable, who thought they could play with your life and always win. This Monday is key for you, because God shows me that justice and revelation are coming. I know you have carried a deep sadness, seeing how those people whom you once treated with respect and affection turned against you. They have manipulated your energy, played with your kindness, and even used witchcraft and dark rituals during lunar eclipses to stop your progress. You gave them your best. You showed them generosity. You supported them when they needed it most. But they responded with betrayal and malice. The cruelest part was the way they fabricated false testimonies against you. They said you interfered in relationships, that you drove people away from their romantic partners, and it was all lies. They only wanted to stain your name, to make you look like someone you were not. And they did it at the moments when you were achieving great successes, right when you were shining. They were doing dark work behind your back, seeking to extinguish your light. You shed tears in silence. You felt there was no way out, that you would never find the light at the end of the tunnel. And yet, in the midst of that darkness, you were grateful. You did not stop recognizing the blessings you did have. Although in your heart there was disappointment with part of your family and close circle, because they, who should have supported you the most, were the ones who tried to destroy you. You have been fighting for years against that poison disguised as closeness, family members who appeared as friends, but were actually snakes that wanted to devour you. Their goal was clear, your mind. They wanted to make you doubt yourself, manipulate your mind to the point of telling the world you were crazy, or a crazy person, all to invalidate your voice, so no one would believe you. That the universe was never wrong about you. Your prayers were heard. Your tears were not shed in vain. The universe, divine justice, and celestial forces have risen in your favor. Those same people who tried to see you fall will face the weight of their actions. Their masks will fall. Their power will crumble and the truth will come to light. But that's not all. A man is going to fall ill in bed. Did you know that? Yes, just as you hear it. That man you once loved with all your heart, but who today you do not even know what you feel for him. Because things change. Because he changed. He is not the same as before. He is no longer the man you knew. His heart hardened, he became rebellious, and in his pride, he made you cry more times than you deserved. Listen closely, because this is no coincidence. It is with you that God is speaking right now. The Lord does not allow anything to happen without first revealing it. And before this man falls into that bed, God wanted to speak with you first. This is the warning. This is the confirmation that everything you lived was not in vain, because there is a divine lesson behind what is about to happen. He is going to fall ill in bed, and there, in that place of weakness, God will teach him what he never wanted to learn. While standing, he will learn what true love means. He will learn what it means to value the woman who was there when no one else was. He thought life was his way, that he could do and undo without consequences. But the time for the lesson has arrived, and before continuing, I need to confirm if this message is truly for you. God told me it was for one person only. Although this video can reach millions, to confirm, click on the arrow here. Open WhatsApp and see if the third person who appears on your list is a woman. That is your sign from heaven that this message was written for you. Then write your name in the comments and declare with power. Saint Michael protects me. God saw everything, did you know? Because it is true. He saw every tear, every moment you doubted yourself, every injustice you bore in silence. And now the same God who observes everything will be a witness to how this man learns the lesson he avoided for so long. God sends to tell you that the moment has come. He is going to break him, not to destroy him, but to teach him how to live. And in bed, in his weakness, that man will understand what he never understood when he had strength. He will realize your value. Everything you lost by loving him, everything you gave without measure. That is why I want to pray for you today. I want you to remember these words when you see him fall, because you will know that God had already revealed it to you. Leave your name in the comments. Follow this message and allow God to do his work in that man's life. Do not carry doubt or guilt anymore, because what is about to happen is not punishment. It is teaching. Have peace, because heaven has already decided to intervene. And when that man falls, you will understand that you were never alone, that there was always a purpose behind everything. Did he abandon you? Yes, he left you at a moment when you most needed his support, and that wound hurt like few others. But listen closely to what heaven shows me. Today that person suffers, writhing inside, because he fears losing you forever. This Sunday will be the day he can't take it anymore and returns to you. God reveals to me that your special person made a decision out of anger, dominated by pride and ego. It was an unnecessary mistake, an unjust departure that left a void in your heart, that now that void consumes him or her. That decision torments him because he understood that he cannot get you out of his mind for even a second. And that is why this Sunday you will receive an unexpected call, a call that will change the course of what you have been waiting for. In that call you will not only hear his voice, you will hear a surrendered heart. He will come with an explanation, with a proposal you never thought he would make, and with a confession of a hidden secret. There is a truth he always avoided telling you. But now he will not be able to keep hiding it because the weight is destroying him. He wants to open his heart once and for all. He wants to show you what he truly feels, and that change you waited for will be connected to the love he has for you. Although he is a proud person, with you he cannot maintain that shield. You are his weak point. You are the only one capable of touching his most sensitive side, the one no one else knows. He or she has an ego that makes him lose a lot, but now he is willing to fight against himself to win you back, because he understands that you are the one who gives meaning to his life, that without you, nothing has color or purpose. That need pushes him. That void he does not know how to fill forces him to look for you like crazy, because pretending not to want you has become unbearable. He has tried to distract himself, he has tried to move on, he has tried to deceive others and himself, but the truth is burning him inside. He still loves you and cannot forget you. That person is dying for you and for everything you shared together. The memories of what you promised haunt him. The words you once said resonate in his mind like a constant echo. Now he feels that those dreams you had together, those promises you made with your heart, cannot be left in the air. For that person, everything you built has an extraordinary value, something he cannot erase or replace with anyone else. That unique love, and although he denied it, today he returns because he can no longer bear the weight of being away from you. Prepare yourself, because you will see how the impossible begins to be fulfilled. It is no coincidence that you read this. It is a revelation for you. Declare it with faith. Write it in the comments and say it out loud. I accept it. I decree it. My promise is fulfilled, because what is coming is not a simple return. It is a new beginning marked by true love. This Tuesday, someone is going to look for you, and it will not be just anyone. It will be someone who has spent whole nights thinking about you, repenting of every mistake, every word that hurt you, and every moment he left you feeling alone. That person cannot find peace, because every time he hears songs you used to share, songs you dedicated to each other with glances and promises, his heart breaks, remembering what he let slip away. And although he concealed it for a long time, today he can no longer bear the burden of regret. God shows me that this person, at the time, did not know how to value you. He had your love, your devotion, your unconditional support, and yet he did not understand. Today he recognizes that you gave your all, that you invested your heart without holding anything back, and what you received was very little. That wound still pulses within you. I know, but what he or she feels now is an even greater pain. The pain of realizing that he lost you due to his selfishness and for not knowing how to care for what he had got at this very moment. As you read these words, that person is thinking of you, remembering every detail you shared, every gesture of yours that made him feel alive. And he is telling himself that he does not want to lose you forever. He sincerely repents of the harm he caused you, and wants to make amends, not just with words, but with actions. He is planning how to win you back, how to knock on the door of your life again without you feeling that everything will be the same as before. And here is the strongest revelation. This time he is not coming with games or excuses. This time he comes willing to fight for you as he never did. He wants to show you loyalty. He wants you to see the truth in his eyes. He wants you to perceive a genuine and deep interest in his actions. He wants to earn your trust again because he understood that you are the person no one else can replace. The universe is already moving everything in your favor. Because when someone truly repents, when a person realizes they were wrong and recognizes the greatness of the one who stood by their side, the only thing they can do is return with humility. And you will see that return this Tuesday. It is important that you prepare your heart, because this person not only wants to ask for your forgiveness, he wants to offer you a different future. He comes with words you never thought you would hear, with a recognition you waited for so long, and with an attitude that will show he is willing to give everything for you. And although he was proud before, now life has forced him to bend his knee and accept that without you. He does not know how to live. Decree it with all your faith. This repentance comes toward me converted into true love. Write it in the comments and celebrate it, because what is coming is not just any meeting. It is the manifestation that what is yours, no one can take away from you. This time, that person will run toward you because the love he feels overcomes everything, even his own ego. Listen closely, because what I am going to tell you is no coincidence. Behind that separation that hurt you so much, there was a dark hand, a woman, a witch. She got in the middle of you. She did everything possible to break that love. She could not stand to see you together. She could not stand the strong connection you had. She used false words, sowed doubts, spread rumors, and even resorted to dark things to manipulate his mind, and for a time she succeeded. He distanced himself, became confused, and fell into her traps. Today that woman is with him, but not out of love, but out of control. She does not have him because he loves her. She has him because she trapped him by playing dirty. She feels like a winner. She believes she snatched the most important thing from you, but deep down she knows that man does not belong to her, because his heart is still tied to you. Even if he tries to pretend, even if he is by her side, you are the one who appears in his thoughts. You are the one who burns in his memory. That woman is nothing more than a shadow on his path. What started badly, with deceit and manipulation, cannot end well. Sooner or later, everything collapses. And that moment is approaching because the weight of the false never resists the force of the true. God tells you, hear and do not fear. Do not cry any more for what that witch did. What is yours is returning to you, because no one can stop a destined love. The truth is powerful. He himself confessed it to her face. There was never love for that other person. A true feeling never existed because it was always you, his only and great love. That is the truth that was hidden, and that now comes to light. He wants to come home. He wants to return to you because deep down, he never stopped belonging to you. I know that for a long time you did not understand why your special person distanced himself from you. It was a pain that burned within you, a void that took away your peace. But the revelation is this. There was a third person who worked with bad energies and defamation to destroy your relationship. An envious woman sowed doubts in his mind, filled his heart with confusion, and separated him from you through lies and manipulations. Today that person repents. He feels it in every breath, but his pride does not allow him to accept that he was wrong. He has tried to forget you. He has tried to replace what he had with you, but he has not been able to, because what you shared is not erased. It is not destroyed. It is not extinguished. He returns again and again to your memories, to your words, to your presence. That manipulative woman continues to play games, but he no longer listens to her the same way, because every time he closes his eyes, the only one who appears is you. You are his energy. You are his only true love. Since he met you, He forgot his past and found a new meaning in his life. And although he made wrong decisions out of immaturity, although he allowed himself to be dragged by spells and bad influences, the heart does not lie. His love is also true. There were also family members of his who never appreciated you, who sowed discord and misunderstandings. Because of them, arguments arose. Because of them, things broke. But the love he feels for you is greater than any rumor. Your special person has always had trouble expressing what he feels. Many times, his cold or distant attitude does not reflect what he really carried inside. But now you know the truth. He still loves you. He still misses you. And he still dreams of you. Declare it today with all the faith in your heart. My special person returns to my side. Write it in the comments. Decree it out loud. Because your words have power. What you decree with faith is activated in the spiritual. And nothing and no one can stop what God has already prepared for you. The truth you must hear is powerful, but necessary. Your partner's family worked against you at the foot of a grave in a cemetery. There they performed dark rituals to break your life, your relationship and your dreams. But what they did not know is that Archangel Michael descended in that very place and with his sword of fire cut the chains that sought to bind you. He saw every attack, every word launched against you, and did not allow those forces to destroy you. There are 3 people in particular, and one of them is much older, almost the head of the family. These people are your partner's blood, and they were the ones who drove him away from you. They are the ones who rejoiced in silence every time they heard something went wrong for you. The ones who celebrated your tears as if they were trophies. That family never endured your light because your energy made them uncomfortable. And although they managed to make your partner leave your house, the universe is already showing the truth. That person, the one who allowed himself to be manipulated, today faces serious economic problems. He lives in deep depression and feels that everything goes wrong for him. Nothing flows, nothing prospers, because karma has already reached him and those around him. Everything they sowed with malice they are harvesting in suffering. Your partner's family works with black magic, with low and dirty witchcraft, and for a long time they have been attacking you without rest. The older woman, the cruelest of all, has been directing those dark energies toward you night and day. She cannot stand your radiance or your ability to rise up, even when they try to destroy you. And although they pretend to speak of God, their heart is rotten. They are hypocrites who preach with their mouths but seek diabolical entities whenever they want to cause harm. But listen closely. What is yours, no one takes from you. A surprise so great is coming for you that they would like to stop with all their strength, that they will not be able to. God has already decided to bless you, and there is no witchcraft or demon that can stop what is coming. A season of abundance is approaching for you, a time where financial blessing falls on your life like a shower of miracles. God is opening doors for you that no one can close. Your moment has arrived. Your time has come to see the fruit of your faith. That same family that despised you, that called you weak, that pointed at you with scorn, will now have to see you on high. They will see you prospering, shining, and growing more than they imagined. And when that happens, your enemies will not know where to hide, because it will be clear that God sustained you. What they tried to destroy became the foundation of your victory. Every blow, every push, every betrayal only served to propel you upward. Declare it right now in the comments, with all your faith. They pushed me violently, but God sustained me. Because that is your truth. That is your victory. And no one can erase it. Let me give you a long, deep, and revealing summary that unites everything you have received so far as a message that brings every part together and turns it into a single decree of power and victory. From the beginning, God showed that there was a son, someone you love with all your heart, and that he was being attacked by dark forces. The enemy wanted to see him fall. But the Lord told you clearly that your son is in his hands, that the time of distress was counted, and that you would weep, that no longer out of pain, but out of joy, because you will witness what God will do in his life. The change is coming. The liberation is coming. And what was bound will be released in the night, when everyone was sleeping. Heaven alerted you that two supernatural things were going to happen. A transformation in your mind and the liberation from that guilt. You dragged like an invisible chain. That guilt that did not let you move forward was broken by divine decree. Because the Lord does not want to see you living under accusations of the past. Those burdens were cancelled because you have already given what you had to give, and you owe nothing to anyone. That was the first sign that a new life was beginning for you. Then came the word about money, about a gigantic blessing that would leave everyone who criticized you speechless. There was talk of abundance, of millions falling into your account, of a radical change in your financial life. But you were also warned that there was a woman in your family who, since your birth, tried to stop your destiny with dark pacts. She tried to block your path, set traps for you, and spent on witchcraft to see you on the ground. But she could not because Archangel Michael interceded and stopped his sword against you. That woman failed because although she managed to put obstacles in your way, she could never destroy the essence of your destiny. Afterward, the message was clearer. You would see the collapse of those people who believed they were indestructible, those who used eclipses, graves, and dark works to attack you. Today they are paying the consequences. They suffer depression,